The phone screen glows in the dark, its light carving shadows across my trembling fingers. A text from my sister Claire, sent at 2:17 a.m. Why is Ethan's name on the hotel reservation? You said you were going alone. My stomach lurches, the kind of sickening drop you feel when the ground vanishes beneath you. Ethan. My ex-husband. The man I swore I'd erased from my life 2 years ago. I reread the message, my breath shallow, the words blurring as my pulse hammers in my ears. The Napa Valley retreat was supposed to be my escape, my reclaiming of peace after the divorce shredded me. I told everyone, Claire, my friends, even myself, it was a solo trip. So why is his name tied to my reservation? The hotel room smells faintly of lavender and crisp linens, but the air feels heavy, like it's pressing against my chest. I sit on the edge of the bed, the silk robe I packed for this self-care weekend pooling around my hips. The stillness of the room is suffocating, broken only by the distant hum of a car passing on the vineyard-lined road outside. I want to call Claire, demand answers, but my thumb hovers over her name, frozen. What if she's wrong? What if this is a mistake? But Claire doesn't make mistakes. Not like this. She's the one who checks details twice, who noticed Ethan's late nights before I did, who held me when I found the emails that ended our marriage. I scroll through my phone, searching for the confirmation email from the Winery Hotel. My hands shake as I open it, the screen's glare stinging my eyes. There it is, in black and white. Reservation for Ms. Lila Harper and Mr. Ethan Harper. 2 nights, Cabernet Suite. My breath catches, sharp and jagged. I didn't book this with him. I didn't. I'd rather walk barefoot through glass than share a room with the man who broke me. But the evidence is undeniable, and my mind scrambles for an explanation. A glitch. A cruel prank. Or my heart clenches. Did I make a mistake when I booked it, half drunk on wine and nostalgia one lonely night? The memory hits like a slap. 3 months ago, I sat alone in my apartment, a bottle of Pinot on the coffee table, scrolling through old photos I hadn't deleted. Ethan's smile, that crooked grin that used to make me feel safe, stared back at me. I'd cried, hating myself for missing him, for wondering if he ever thought of me. Had I opened the booking site that night? Had I, in some reckless moment, typed his name? Well, I wouldn't. I'm not that weak. But doubt creeps in, cold and insidious, whispering that maybe I'm not as over him as I claim. I dial Claire. The phone rings twice before she picks up, her voice thick with sleep but sharp with worry. Lila. What's going on? It's late. Why did you text me about Ethan? My voice is unsteady, too high, like a stranger's. How do you even know about the reservation? She hesitates, and in that pause, I hear the weight of something unspoken. I called the hotel to send you a spa voucher as a surprise. The receptionist mentioned Mr. Harper. I thought maybe you'd lied about going alone, but it didn't make sense. Lila, what's happening? I don't know. My words crack, and I press my hand to my mouth, muffling a sob. I didn't book it with him, Claire. I swear. Okay, she soothes, but there's an edge to her tone, like she's trying to solve a puzzle. Could someone else have access to your account? Your email, your credit card? I shake my head, though she can't see me. No. I changed all my passwords after the divorce. You know that. My mind races, grasping at fragments of the past week. Ethan had texted me out of the blue, hadn't he? A casual "hope you're doing okay" that I'd ignored. Or the time I saw his car parked near my office, though I convinced myself it was a coincidence. Was it? Lila, Claire says softer now. Do you think Ethan could have done this? Booked himself into your trip? The idea is absurd, but it lands like a stone in my gut. Ethan, with his charming apologies and knack for bending the truth, could he have orchestrated this? I think of the divorce, the way he'd begged for another chance. His voice low and earnest, promising he'd changed. I'd shut him out, blocked his number, moved across town. But Ethan always had a way of slipping through the cracks of my resolve. I stand, pacing the room, the hardwood cool against my bare feet. The moonlight spills through the window, painting the walls in silver streaks. I try to piece it together. The hotel required a credit card, a confirmation. Ethan couldn't have accessed my account. Could he? But then I remember the shared laptop we used during our marriage, the one I kept because it had my work files. Had I ever logged out of the travel site? My knees weaken and I sink into an armchair, the velvet rough under my palms. I call the hotel front desk, my voice clipped to hide the tremor. The night clerk, polite but tired, confirms the reservation details. Yes, Ms. Harper, it was updated 3 days ago to include Mr. Harper. The request came from the same email used for the original booking. My blood runs cold. I didn't make that request, I say too loudly. Can you tell me who did? I'm sorry, ma'am, we only see the email address. You'd need to check your account activity. I hang up, my pulse roaring. I log into the travel site, fingers fumbling over the password. The account history shows a change made 3 days ago, just like the clerk said. But I didn't touch it. I know I didn't. The room feels smaller, the walls closing in. I think of Ethan's face, the way he'd look at me when he lied. Eyes soft, almost pleading, as if daring me to doubt him. Had he hacked my account? Or worse, had he planned this, knowing I'd be here, alone, vulnerable? I text Claire again. I need you to check something. Can you look up Ethan's recent posts on X? She's better at navigating social media than I am. And if Ethan's up to something, he might have slipped up online. Minutes drag by, each one heavier than the last. My phone buzzes with her reply. He posted a photo yesterday. Napa Valley sign in the background. Caption. Ready for a weekend to remember. Lila, he's there.